Hello everyone, TMMgamer, and today I have the pleasure of bringing you another one of my FIFA 14 Ultimate Team live commentaries. And as always, let's just dive straight in and search for an opponent. Now, I played one warm-up game and oh, it was so frustrating. It was an incredibly frustrating game. Please change kits, switch your kit. Okay, I'll play in blue. Blue and white, that is fine. Had Oscar injured. Lost the game. You know, we had the same number of shots. It was a really tight match, and I missed a ton of chances. Missed an open goal, hit the bar in a couple of one-on-ones. It was just one of those days. So, fingers crossed, and the real thing, I actually play a little bit better. This guy's got a very, very good German league team. Got a lot of Bayern Munich players actually in there. Gundogan or Gundogan, I always pronounce that wrong, and people say in the comments, oh, you pronounced that wrong. So, yes, I know I've pronounced that wrong, but Ilkay, and he's called Ilkay, so the midfielder there anyway. Pretty solid team. German league team's always very, very good. Let's see if it goes a bit better today. Jefferson Farfan as well. He is quick. And here we go. This is the first minute of the game. And what is he doing? He's running a fast winger. He's just whacked the ball into the channel and sprint with a sprint button held down. Because that's what FIFA is. And come on, check, check. Yes. I was going to say, how hard did I have to press triangle to get him to come off his line there? Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Not a bad ball, actually, is it? Good play. Good play. He is just onside, but unfortunately the run angle wasn't there. Ooh. Big head, big head, big head, big head. Good head. Elia as well. He's got pace. He has pace, and these are the tactics. Down the wing. He's playing 4-4-1-1, and you can see why. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing happened last game. Obviously, I'm playing 3-5-2. I'm playing that for a little bit of footage, because it's my next formation tutorial if you guys didn't know. Good cross. Ah, just too slow. Too slow there. But yeah, that is my next formation tutorial. And the big weakness of this formation, which I'm going to go on to more in the tutorial, obviously, and that is terrible Nemanja. Oh, no. And you, instead of actually just running into him and slowing him down, you did a tackle in thin air. But yeah, the big weakness of 3-5-2 is undoubtedly pacey wingers, because you have a very narrow back three. You have very attack-minded wingers as well. So if you have a team who likes to get it wide, which a lot of teams do in FIFA, unfortunately, you're going to struggle a little bit with this formation. So, and this guy is bad. He's really bad, but he has a very exploitable technique. And if you guys saw my Spain tutorial yesterday, this is something I mentioned quite a bit. Oh, God, referee! That is such a dirty fuck. An arm wave for that. An arm wave for a late, cynical, ankle-high scythe. Just look, how is that not a yellow card? Oh, unbelievable. But yeah, like I was saying before, I got rudely scythed down. And Matic is offside. And he missed anyway, because, hey, that's what happens. But yeah, before I was so rudely interrupted, yeah, I mentioned this in my Spain tutorial yesterday, and I wanted to mention that before I got too involved in the live commentary, because chances are a few of you guys missed that with the beauty of YouTube sub box. And Matic, you stopped your run for no reason there. But yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. It's an interesting tutorial, I found. This is... I hate playing games of FIFA like this, where there's just no skill involved in your opponent. It's just whack the ball down the channel, chase after it, cross. Whack the ball down the channel, chase after it, cross. And this is one of the things I really don't like about this FIFA. It's just too easy. And yeah, this is what he's trying to do. He's just trying to sprint, 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 sprint. No passing, no technique, no ability, nothing of interest at all. Come on, Robbie. Oh, yes, Soldado. Yes, Soldado. Well played. Do the circus training one. Yeah, I've actually got a video planned in probably the next week. I'm working in the day Wednesday. So after I come back from work, I've got a video I'm going to be doing. It's basically what I think's wrong with FIFA 14 and what I think should be changed for FIFA 15. And one of the things that is going to feature incredibly highly in that tutorial is just how ridiculously easy it is to score goals from headers. And it's actually, the reason why it's so easy isn't because crossing and heading is naturally overpowered. It's because the defensive AI is just so atrociously moronic in certain situations that it becomes undefendable. And you can tell in FIFA when you are going to concede a goal. It could be, 3 or 4 phases of play before the goal actually occurs, 3 or 4 passes, but you just know, you can see how the players are setting up, that it's just going to happen. And I really don't like that. I don't like that at all with this game. I have a lot of fun with it, there's no doubt about that, but I also have a lot of frustrating experiences with it. And that's one of the things that certainly is going to feature highly in that video. Another thing that's... Well, actually, I don't want to steal the thunder of that video too much, but that's one that is very applicable to this game, so I definitely want to mention that. Ooh. But yeah, it definitely removes something from the experience, in my opinion, because who wants to see this? He can see my player covering the space, and instead of trying to check and pass, he just runs into him and gets the throw in. And the first thing he'll do is he'll get to the quick winger and he'll try and whack it down the line. Exactly like that. Predicted straight away. And this is what Ultimate Team has sort of devolved into a little bit. And, Seasons is like this as well, because everybody just picks Real Madrid because you've got Bale, you've got Di Maria, you've got Ronaldo, and that's a fantastic pass. It's just... I want to punch a wall sometimes when I'm playing FIFA, and this is the reason why. It's just whack it forward, because 87 rated Nemanja Vidic for no reason will come out of position. It's just the defensive AI is brokenly awful in FIFA. It's really bad, and I actually think it's a legitimately taken decision. I don't think it's just because of bad coding or whatever. I think they've actually tried to do this to make it that the defence is just so bad in certain situations, just so a lot of goals are scored. And I actually need to go defensive here, don't I? Because the counter-attack is ferocious. But yeah, that's a video I've got planned. Straight at check, fortunately. Big throw, nicely done. Yeah, but that's definitely one video I've got coming up. Gonna hit this. Oh, what a goal! I'm just gonna hit this, he says, and he finishes it with the outside of his hoof into the far corner. Kevin Morales. Now, I've been debating signing Jesus Navas. I've been thinking about my next signing, and like I mentioned in my Spain tutorial yesterday, Navas is a great winger, but he doesn't have the finishing that Morales does. I mean, you saw that, and look at this guy again. How is he trying to score? Run round the wing and cross. Every time. No variety, no skill required. And then he gets a little dodgy bobble and he gets a BS free kick in the box. Because I try and clear it, but for some reason it doesn't happen. If he scores from this, yeah, he's blazed it over. It's too easy. Playing like that is too easy. It's just, it removes something. When you lose a game like that. Come on, Soldado, get there. Yard too much on the ball there. Yard too much. It certainly removes something from the game experience, in my opinion. Oh, Stevie G, no. And where's he going with this? Down the wing! Wing! Pace! Run! Oh, he's checked inside! No, he was joking, really. He's just joking. He wants to go outside. And look at... Oh, thank you, Petacek. What a save that is. Yep. And the ball just bobbles through right to the back. Run, Stefan. Rafinha's quick on this, though, unfortunately. Oh, pass it! Pass it when I say pass, please! Oh, nearly. I'm on defensive here. Why are my midfielders getting so far up the pitch? I'm not telling them to do this. Just cover the run. Cover the run outside. Pass it inside. That'll do. That was a bit of a rubbish pass. Nicely done, Schürrle. Good football. Good football. Oh, no! He's hit the post! Oh, that would have been lovely. I can't believe that's hit the post. That was such a delicious counter-attack. But, this half of football is a perfect example of what I mean. Because he's had shots, and the only way he's created is through whacking it to quick wingers. And he's had a bobble, which won him a free kick, and he had a long hack, which went straight through, and my defenders parted like the Red Sea, and that was that. And that is his technique. basically. And this is what you see hundreds of times. Hundreds of times games of Ultimate Team and seasons play out like this. And it's just one of the reasons why I've played a lot less FIFA this year than I did last year. You know, I played over 600 games of Ultimate Team last year. That is a huge number of games. Admittedly, a lot of it was because I was at university and played with a lot of friends who had FIFA. But you know, I've scaled back because of incredibly awful exploits in the game. You know, just shocking, exploitable BS, which means you just win games. Not because you're good, but because the game is just built in certain manner. Please switch. He better be offside. Fortunately, I got away with that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the opinion is of that video, because I've been thinking about doing one for a while. But I didn't want it just to be a rant, you know. I don't want to just sit there and ranting down the microphone and go, oh, this is rubbish, this is rubbish. I wanted it to actually be... Oh, great save. Pardon me, just clear my throat there. I wanted it to be an actual analysis of the game. So I wanted to make sure it wasn't just me having a bad day or, you know, me just throwing my toys out the pram at result, that it was actually an observable phenomenon. And it is. You know, I'm very confident it is. And again, I'm on defensive. And again, where the hell are my players? Yes, I know I've had a corner, but that doesn't mean 12 people should be in the box. That's not even possible, because it's 11 aside. How long have I played or watched football? It's quite a while. Big head. Yes, company. Nicely done. Oh, good turn. That's a terrible pass, Coutinho. Terrible pass. There's no excuse for a pass that bad. He's peeled. Oh, I was expecting him to run back. I didn't expect him to run straight at me there. I'm just going to cover the run. I'm just going to hold my player in midfield. And see, that very nearly got through there. Vidic only just got there. It's a good ball. Oh, he's offside. Of course he is. Missed it anyway. But he's offside. See, look, you know, I'm creating chances here through nice little passing manoeuvres, through trying to play cute little dink balls, bringing everyone into the play. He's creating chances through passing it to quick guys and running. And that is, there's too much of FIFA like that. And like, pacey wingers definitely play a part in real life. Of course they do. You know, pace is a big attribute. But it isn't the attribute. You know, like I mentioned in one of my Football Talk videos about why Ronaldo's the best player in the world, in my opinion. It's not just because he's quick, it's because of all of his technical ability. There's a reason why Andrea Pirlo is one of the best players in the world, even though he's so old, because he doesn't run anywhere. You know, he doesn't run anywhere, so it can't just be because he's quick. It's because he can pass, and it's because he's got fantastic technical ability, and FIFA is too skewed towards physical stats. Now that's a big problem. So the AI is bad, and because it's so skewed towards physical stats, it's incredibly easy to exploit it. That'll do. No, that was not to him. He's blazed it over, fortunately. Oh, that's a corner. And he didn't switch player. Another good thing. Excellent, excellently played. That was and Nemanja Vidic. Oh no! Oh, that was such a lovely counter-attack. Intercept it. Oh, close. That was a beautiful counter-attack. And again, that's a 5-yard pass you can't manage. You are uncontested. Right, let's just see if he keeps running down the channel. Yes, he does. Even though there are 3 people there. Because that's what works. And that's the only thing people know how to do. Oh, I checked into him there. Again, I keep trying to predict his movements. It's not going quite for me at the moment. But I am still winning, which is the main thing. Oh, what? The balls. No, no, no. That's Kompany. You cannot just shove your way past Vincent Kompany. What a pass that is. Keep running. Switch players. Thank you. Terrible touch, Coutinho. I miss Oscar. Coutinho is definitely not as good as Oscar. I think I need a central attacking midfielder, actually. I am debating getting Wayne Rooney in that role because yeah, Oscar's good, but he's not amazing. Yeah, I'm at the stage now where I want my players to be amazing. And if you've given them the throw by chasing after a ball unnecessarily there, what is wrong with you? That's it. Hack the ball forward. Come on, let's get it onto his right. Oh, he's flashed it over. Flashed it over. That's not far away. Turn, Schürrle. Just keep running. Let's run down the line. He'll just try and run around you. There we go. So this is what I mean. This guy is an absolutely perfect example of what I'm on about. You just saw there. Yeah, I was just blocking the run down the line there. That's what I was doing. I was saying, check inside. Please do check inside. Because I knew he wouldn't. Because he can't. Because he never had to do it before in his entire FIFA life. And it's just, if they just toned it down a little, it'd be so much more enjoyable. You know, it really would. And that was the wrong skill, but never mind. Kept it. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Oh, it's a good block, mind. I probably should have hit it after the second touch. First touch was nice. Second touch knocked it to a nice little place. And I was trying to just nudge it a little further wide just so I could get the perfect finesse shot into the far corner. There we go. Just crowd him. Crowd him. Just, yeah, and get the swarm in. One touch and whack it up the field. Don't mess around. And Coutinho, you are being shot at dawn because you have been awful today. No, no, just get rid. Oh, thank you, Petter. This guy does not deserve anything from this game. Really doesn't. Because the only way he's created chances is through smacking it to a quick winger. And that's it. You know, the guy I played last game, he had something a little bit about him. You know, he passed, he moved, created some good chances. Yeah, he used pacey wingers, but they were part of a strategy. He didn't just lump it. This is definitely a guy who just lumps it. But anyway, that's a decent win. I'm quite pleased I won that game, actually. And you see there, you know, the shot thing, it's a little misleading. Because he had a lot of shots from outside the area. Most of the shots he had a couple were free kicks. One of them was just a bobble to him. You know, he only had really one clear-cut chance, which is the one he scored from, which was just one direct pass that Nemanja Vidic completely missed, and he scored from it. You know, it was too easy for him to create chances through ways like that. And this is what I mean. I just really wish FIFA didn't reward people for playing in this way. And that's why I'm going to be doing that video. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Definitely got some good clips I'm going to show you explaining what I'm on about in a little bit more detail. But this is a good living example of what I'm talking about. You know, I managed to win the game because I was, you know, clinical. And yeah, a few of my pass and moves came off really, really nicely. But once again, thank you so much for watching the video. And as always, have a great day.